New Derelict ship missions. Let's take a look. Like up, sub up, and ring up like a boss. All right. All right, so a lot of people getting lost trying to figure out how to get these new Derelict ship missions. They're not at the Javelin sites. All right, don't even bother looking for that. They're not on the Zolta Prolinide. I know I butchered that name. They're not on those. Don't even worry about that. This one was called Cargo Assist. So look for that. I know there's another one called Lost Cargo. So that's at least 2 for you right there to look for. I love how these derelicts look. It's a little bit more detailed than the other ones. The way the ground is churned up, all the rocks and the cables laying around. You don't need a weapon when you come on these. So don't bother. Leave it in the ship, leave it holstered, whatever you want to do. But what you do want to make sure you have is a flashlight. Some helmets don't have them. Make sure you bring one. So I go up to this door and I see the little open button, but obviously doesn't do anything. Be kind of cool if there was some way to partially restore power to the ship. Maybe some in the future. Maybe some right now, and I just don't know. A lot of bodies to loot. You can't hit the loot button like you typically do and just start throwing stuff from their inventory to yours, but you can take each individual piece off of them. I could have took this gun. Don't know why I didn't. Wasn't even thinking about that. But again, it's PTU. Who cares? Duck under there. Walk in here. All kind of places to explore. A lot of them empty. For some reason, I kind of like looking through these shattered windows. Kind of weird that they're shattered like that. It looks more like glass, but whatever. That up there, that's another puzzle in itself, because you can't quite jump up there on your own. Guess you could bring a rock or something to stand up against there and get in there. You're gonna need to pump up your shoes. Here's where it gets interesting. Come in here, get your parkour on. Not exactly parkour, but you get to jump on some boxes. You don't get to do that too often. Unless you're in the cave, then you get tired of doing it in a creepy place. So this is nice and different. Not a ton of boxes to loot. Hopefully there'll be more. I mean, it'd be nice if you could bring a buddy and you guys can come out with a little something nicer than a few pieces of fruit. And right now the fruit doesn't even matter because hunger and thirst are turned off. But when the time comes, again, when the time comes and you're a little hurt, a little hungry, or a little parched, there you go. Take the time to look around, you will find some things that might not have been apparent at first. Caught this box right here. I could have looted all this stuff and turned it in for some extra cash, extra credit-linis, but it's PTU. No point. Get 15 million in the bank, the little extra ain't gonna really do nothing for you. Come outside here, you might want to stop and stretch, man. Get them hammies in order. You don't want to pull a muscle making this jump. Ain't gonna go good for you. Or if that bulkhead wasn't there, that'd have been a wrap. And yes, you can see how thin the Drake bulkheads are. Stop hating on Drake. I love Drake. It's a little squeeze when you get down in here. It's one of the X's, but we ain't trying to leave yet, are we? And here's your trip mines. So you know what we got to do here? You guys seen the Inside Star Citizen episodes. But we need a box. What's in the box? When there ain't no boxes around and you can't pick up the bodies, gotta improvise. So as you can see, the trip mines do work. I've seen some other video, well, I've seen a video talking about the trip mines, or showing that the trip mine didn't work for him. He was walking right through it, nothing happened. Let's see, if I would have tried that, I would have been Lieutenant Dan in it through there. So yeah, this is the best of the loot that I found. Some armor, grenades, a sniper rifle, some magazines. So nothing outrageous, I was reading somewhere on the Robert Space Industry site that they're supposed to pay you handsomely. Maybe it was in the patch notes. Obviously, no handsome payment here. The mission itself is 9,000 credits, so it's not even about the credits for this. It's more about the experience. Yeah, this was the puzzle, trying to figure out how to take this piece of armor out. Not even a good piece of armor. It's something you can buy in the store. Nothing special about it. But unfortunately, I probably could have pulled it up there with my multi-tool. But at this point, my multi-tool stopped working. Every time I pulled it out, it would just put it back. And at this point, it's not even on my body anymore. I can hit 4 and bring it out, but it won't pop up. And I don't know, something was going on. I don't know if I was dehydrated or what, but I couldn't run at this point. I could only walk. That's why I'm slowly walking to the ship. So I thought I'd take a dehydration break from the sun. That didn't help. But what I ended up doing was just laying in the ship bed, and I sat in a seat for good measure. I think there's something to doing that reset stuff. And it worked. I was able to go back and get this box, which I couldn't pick up before. And that's the mission box. Tried to go back for that other box. Not there anymore. So if you take off without it might not be there when you get back. So back to that jump. Sometimes you just gotta make do. I put that box down. Didn't record it for some reason. Jumped off of that and made it up into this here command module. Well, technically that's a command module right here. Another box salute with nothing quite special in it. Again, it's super dope if they let us partially restore the power. I mean, it kind of seems like they're hinting at it with that light going off. But yeah, I love these. These are cool. They're not high paying or nothing like that. It's just kind of fun to go in and look around, get your parkour on. It's a good addition. It's not a big hefty addition. This doesn't change the game too much. But I'm glad that it's there. Rather it be there than not. And you know who else I'm glad is there? The executive producers of this joint. Thank you for keeping the lights on and the bandwidth cracking over here. Hold on, Mysterious Mike Alvera, Saucy One, Commander Blackout, JP for Stravinsky, Eyes Open 2018, Momo, John Arcadian, Smoked Mito. We hope you're doing well over there, boss. Still Legacy, Ankaran, The Huntress. Big thanks, executive bosses. You are very much appreciated. A very merry shout out to all the Dig That fam supporting the Dig That and Space Sim Mars. Salute to the mother, Buster Boy, Guillotine Girl, Commander Dr. Digital, Zayla Maru, Commander Leviathan Soul, Time Out 420 Twin, Train Man Rob, Dead Eye, Figment, Evil Weasel, Titan Prime, Crash Test, Commander Coup Whip, Triple Awesome, Crash Down, Military Assets, Boss Anathema Net, Giro the CEO, June Star, Carl Pagin, the Mad Doctor, Waffle Iron of Doom, and Abner Doom. Big love, Dig That fam. I don't call you fans, I call you fam, because that's what you are. My name is Dig That, and I like to do backflips, except I can't really do backflips. Fly dirty citizens.